Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? Can I get a hi? What's up? How you guys doing? What's up? Hello! Your tweet yesterday live? Wait, what tweet yesterday? Okay, chat! Chat! Yeah, first off, I want to apologize to you guys. I told you that I would stream again yesterday after taking a nap. My nap ended up taking 14 hours, so it didn't quite work out that way. I apologize. I didn't live up to my end of the deal. And so I understand if you don't live up to your end of the deal, which was to do nothing, and instead decide to use your Twitch Prime on my channel. Because that would indeed break your end of the deal, which was to do nothing, right? It's not doing nothing if you're doing something. So, you know, don't forget to use your Twitch Prime. Anyways, my sleep schedule is almost fixed. Like, straight up, I woke up at like 3 a.m. or some shit. Actually, when? Yeah, I woke up at around 3 a.m. So, I'm chilling, I'm vibing, it is what it is. So, chat, okay, I need you... Today we're gonna talk about the Wuthering Wave dev post. I haven't made my video on Wuthering Waves yet, and honestly, I don't know if I want to anymore. But we'll talk about the dev post. And some of the stuff that there is in the dev post. But yeah. Daya quest today? Honestly, maybe. I read it and it seemed good. I skimmed it and there's a very important thing that I didn't see. So, but we'll talk about that in a second. Before that, Nick wants to do Contexto, so he can do Contexto. I'm gonna call him.
Exactly, but none of them believe
Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. What's up, Nick?
I just woke up. I didn't even sleep. Well, I napped.
Oh, yeah, it's alright. There's an important message in my chat. A first-time chatter saying, "Hello, Mr. Zajef. This is the first time I'm catching you live. I had a small question about Piero now that he's released. Do you think Pale Flame is his best in slot artifact set? I've heard Blizzard Sprayer is good too, but I really like the physical shatter DPS thing they went for. You're gonna want to go Gilded Dreams to maximize shatter damage. It's better than Bloodstain.
I still read PF as pure fuck.
Dude, me too. Yeah, I read it as Pale Flame every time.
Pulp Fiction.
It's so bad.
It's Drover.
Anyways, let me share my screen. Share your screen.
Whoa, Contexto.
True.
water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
So, first, let's start with balls.
Well, water from Liyue.
It's not
food.
balls. Food?
It's food watch.
In Inazuma,
it's drink watch.
Drink. Oh.
Actually, not bad.
Liquid.
Has a rich and
Water.
It's civilian. Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.
Yeah, he's saying that right now. Juice.
World.
World. Person. Time. Time.
What about like carbon emissions?
No.
Okay. Paper, job, man, woman. Wait, places not that bad. Library. Oh wait, you're
building.
Wait, we're cooking.
Okay, wait. Hospital.
Story.
Story. What?
Elevator.
Oh?
Wait a second.
Okay,
Wait, I
wait.
got this.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait.
Stairs. Floor. Oh! Wait, it's Jover. It's actually Jover.
Hmm.
Floor, surely. Abyss. Window. Okay.
Hmm.
Floor, ceiling, fan, roof.
We're getting further. Ceiling, floor, door. Wall.
Shore.
Sure. Sure.
Wait, ceiling is close. What the hell?
Room.
Room.
Kitchen. Bedroom.
Living. Bed.
Living room.
Wait, it's just bed.
No.
Pillow.
No.
Toilet. Bathroom. It's bathroom. GG, we win.
No.
Wait, it's clearly a type of room.
I
Attic.
feel like it has to be, yeah.
Basement.
Basement. But ceiling is higher than floor, so there's no way it's basement.
Fuck it.
Like
Office. No, it's not office because job is low. What rooms are there in a house? I don't fucking know. There's like a kitchen. Maybe it's just like apartment. You
Prison.
get me? What's like apartment or house or some shit? House, condo. Maybe not. Um. Wait, bedroom's so high though. Surely
It
it's
is.
like
So I feel like it has to be something that's in a bedroom, no?
yeah, a fucking bathroom, but bathroom's lower. What if like I don't know a cover? Equip home house maybe home. No, that's terrible. Bedroom, bathroom's so close. Room is really close. What's like something? There's like rooms. There's like dungeon. What the fuck's in a room, bro?
I'm so
Garage.
confused.
I have a garage in my bedroom.
Hell yeah. Brick.
Morty.
Wood. Sink. Lamp.
Mirror.
Sleep.
No.
Dude, what the hotel?
Oh, I guess
No.
mirror.
Mirror?
Bedroom. Did you guess pillow?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Room. Maybe it's not a type of room. Maybe it's like
Bro, I am so confused.
room, bathroom, bedroom, fucking.
Did you do kitchen? Yeah, I did. Mushroom? That is a type of room.
That is a room. I like the way you're thinking. Wardrobe.
Living room? But that's not one word.
What about just living? Living, like not living room, living. Human? No. Life. What if it's like life? No, okay.
Roomba?
Or like vacuum? No, I don't think that works though, but dude, like what
Dude, I am stumped.
fuck it. Wait, did we guess like sleeping and shit? We did, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa!
Wait, what? Terrace? Balcony, it's balcony.
Ah, yeah, it is. It is. It is. Alright.
The fuck is a
Holy.
terrace?
I didn't know that was a word in English, man.
Dude, what? I mean, we could have guessed balcony, but
Yeah, we should have.
who has a balcony in their
no,
bedroom though? What the fuck?
We guessed balcony. Chad didn't help.
Who has a fucking balcony in their bedroom?
Rich people?
In a bedroom?
Not rich people? Like people that live in like a big ass apartment complex?
Artsy toyed me. Yeah, but those have like, okay, dude, apartments have balconies for no reason. Fuck balconies.
They do. I mean, it's
It
nice
just
to have a
yoinks.
link to the outside, you know?
It's like 100 fucking square feet wasted for like a strip of nothingness.
What
You
would
go
you
outside
put
and your
there
face
instead?
with. What's up?
What would you put there instead of a balcony?
Literally just more space in your like 1-bedroom apartment. Like I'd rather it be indoor.
It's nice to have an outdoor area.
Yeah, you say that, and then you go out like once a year, and then you're like, wow, well, at least I have a balcony.
Surely I go out once a year, right?
Wow, balcony. Yeah, well, we solved it.
Right, you want to do the loldle?
I can do the Samanthal.
You want to do the loldle?
We can do the Samanthal.
You want to do the loldle?
Why are you doing the loldle?
Let's do the loldle.
You league.
Melee, Shurima, and something else. Male, not mid. Who the fuck is from Shurima?
Azir.
Right,
Order is given.
He's
The
not melee.
order is given.
He's range and mid.
The order. Oh, is there like a fister from Shurima?
A what?
Like a puncher. Melee, you know? Why would Amumu be from... Why is Amumu from Shurima? What the fuck? I thought
don't
Shurima
know.
was... Oh, he's a mummy. And it's like, okay, I'm stupid.
Fucking idiot.
I thought Yordles were from like
Jungle and
Yordleville.
something else. Who the fuck is Shurima in Jungle and Melee? Rek'Sai is not Meryl, so it can't be Rek'Sai.
Surely we're not Nasus jungling and the holy...
Nah, there's no way it's Nasa's jungle. Oh, Rammus! But Rammus is only jungle.
Wait, 2009. This guy's old as shit.
No? Yeah, Rammus is only jungle. Wait, also unknown?
Wait, can Skarner be played somewhere else?
Isn't
Surely
Skarner
not.
Ishtal?
I don't fucking know. He's a scorpion.
And
Okay.
Jax? Jax isn't... Are they really going to include Ikathia as Shurima? Dude, you can't do that. That doesn't... He's not from Shurima, okay? That's not true. That's literally not true. Wait, can I get a that's not true in chat?
Knowing Jax, you should be banned, no?
Can I get a that's not true in chat? One of my favorite emotes.
That is the worst emote.
It's so good. Hammer time.
I wonder who says hammer time.
You know it?
It's Poppy, right?
Really?
Yeah, dude, she has a big, fucking fat ass hammer. Who else could it be? Oh, it is Jace. Okay. Jace is like. Okay, my first thought was Jace was like.
I wonder who it could be. He says. Okay, guessing the wrong one.
Okay, but yeah, it could be Jace, but it could also be Poppy. It was a 50-50.
Okay, you better know this one.
Yeah, it's Kha'Zix. Okay. W.
I was like, surely you know it, right?
Kha'Zix is only fun when you don't have to evolve W. Evolve W is so cringe. Hot face. Wait, Rumble. Wait, that has to be Rumble. That's the best emote. Hot face. Hot face. Hot face.
Yeah. Her fucking face is in. Dude, okay, man. Alright, you wanna do... You wanna do the buildle?
No, but sure. Wait, you skipped one, didn't you?
No.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Why are we doing the buildle? Sure, this is a more entertaining one.
You know what this is? I know what it is.
Dude, Contexto is so much better.
No, it's not.
This is like fucking...
We've already done Contexto. What do you think
this
of this?
This is like Blade of the Dumbass.
No.
It's Merc Sim?
Yeah.
Oh, I was upside down.
This, like, the build path one, it stumps me every time now.
Stumpage. Do you have a stub remote?
No.
Should make one.
Okay.
Yo.
Give me an item, Nicholas.
Spirit Visage, although it's not that, but whatever. Fuck it.
Okay, so it's...
Wait, Black Cleaver. No, I don't know.
It's not Claver. Could be maybe Hullbreaker?
Okay, well.
Ferox? Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's do... What's your favorite item?
My favorite item?
Yes.
Cull. Passive.
Okay, it's AP and something else. Call it legendary.
Rabadon's no, that's just AP.
It doesn't
AP
have
and...
ability haste, which is interesting.
Oh, what if it's
Storm Surge?
is there like an AP item that gives HP?
There's
Like
a
what the
bunch,
fuck is like
yeah.
Rod of Ages? Did they change that
I'm
shit?
pretty sure that's more expensive than 2,900. What's cheaper than 2,900? What?
Can't there be like a mid? Oh, it's a legendary. Never mind.
Yeah. Rylai's? That's a good guess. Yeah.
Easy. Alright, I need that.
Okay. Surely you can guess the missing component, right?
Is that just a longsword?
Yep.
Cringe.
Who's the Among Us?
Wait, there's a mana crystal there.
Yeah. Ooh. Cringe ass support items. I think they're 2,600. I think they're 2,400. I think they're
What the
2,200.
fuck?
Dude,
Support?
they keep changing them, man. It's not fair. Bonus round. Watch a short ad to
I'm down.
Okay, I'm gonna hide the ad.
That's funny.
I mean, the ad isn't loading. Bro! They're...
GG.
Yeah, the ad didn't load.
You wanna do the Poke Doku?
No.
Wait, what?
No.
It's fucked.
No. Alright, thank you for dropping by, Nick. Goodbye.
GG's.
Alright, chat. Don't say bye. That makes it look like you're sad that he's gone. Say Pog, freak you, good riddance. Okay? That's what I want to see in chat. Pog, freak, yeah, Pog, he left. That's perfect. Pog, he's gone. Woo, that's perfect. That's amazing. This is this is perfect. This is perfect. That's exactly what I want in my chat. I am sad that he is gone. Mods! Mods! XDD mods. Okay. What's this? Justice. It's not order. By the way, Nick, this is, you know, just saying for fun, but if you were to, you know, farm some talent books, talent level up materials, I would recommend farming for the order ones. For no reason really, just for fun, I think. Yeah. Good talk. Can you check my minus 15k? How many fucking channel points do you have? I feel like you request a minus 15k every day. I don't get it, man. That's a good one. 20k? Oh, you're running out, Rip Bozo. Okay, chat, what team do we play today? Oh, I know what I want to play. I'm gonna play Shao, but better. The better Shao team.
Witness my magnificence.
Zlay? I don't really want to add Zlay. Chao if he was a good character. Exactly. You get it.
Make way for the
Oops.
stand clear. Yeah. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Can Chao do this? Hmm? 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 No, he can't. Wow! Why couldn't I'm sorry, Shao. I take it back. You're a great character. Please give me good artifacts.
Animal test 6308. Yeah. Enhanced
Oh
animal
no,
model 75.
I'm an idiot. You know, reason number one why Sucrose is better than Chao. When your uptime runs out, you can just keep autoing. Bro? Reason number two why Sucrose is better than Chao. Sucrose increases your artifact luck. Wow. Reason number three why Sucrose is better than Chao. Sucrose's constellations are all relatively decent.
Time to shine.
No, they're not, I'm lying, but it's okay. They're not as bad as Chao's.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Yeah. Swirl. Mark 2.
Reason number four why Sucrose is better than Chao. He has grouping. Reason number five why Sucrose is better than Chao. If you play Chao, people will think you're short. If you play Sucrose, people will think you're tall. Reason number six why Sucrose is better than Chao.
Years of the storm. Strike a pose.
Animal test 6308.
Seize the skies. Absorption test. Stand clear. Yeah. Animal hypostasis emulation. Yeah.
Reason number seven why Sucrose is better than Chao. He can use the Witsith. Chao does not have a good 4-star free-to-play weapon. Reason number 8 why Sucrose is better than Chao. Yeah, what the fuck? How did I get 2 copies of the same feather, man? What is this dog shit? What the fuck? Ew! That's disgusting! I don't wanna- Ah! Ah! Reason number 9 why Sucrose is better than Chao. You can swap out of her anytime and swap back and still have your Animo infusion. If I teleport out, does my burst disappear or does it finish off the enemy? Oh, it... Nice. Commission complete. What do you think of the new event? What new event? The potion event? It's not new anymore, is it? It's not a new event anymore. I think it's a good event. I think... Oh, there's a new event today? Oh, it's not on NA yet. Honestly though, I'll say about the potion event, my initial reaction was, this is too easy, and like that's the biggest issue with it. But honestly, after thinking about it a bit more, I think it's fine that it's too easy. I don't think that's actually necessarily a bad thing. Right? Like, I feel like shit like that, it doesn't need to be difficult to still be, like, satisfying to do. You know? So it's fine if it isn't difficult. Yeah, potion event is it's a pog champ. Alright, chat, should we talk about the Wuthering Waves? The Wuthering Waves dev post? Because I have some thoughts. Dear Rovers, we would like to first express our sincere gratitude. Thank you for participating in and paying attention to our closed beta test 2. You received a lot of valuable feedback from all platforms. After careful consideration, we have finalized our plans for future adjustments and optimizations, and we would like to share them with you. We hope this developer's message addresses any questions you may have. Your continued support means the world to us. 1A, combat. Overall combat experience optimizations. We're addressing the issue of poor sound effects and hit feedback many of our players mentioned. We will focus on revamping the sound effect of weapon hit feedback, echo skill, resonance skill, and other battle aspects. In addition, we'll improve jumping by adjusting animation speed, camera transitions, and landing feedback to make it feel more natural. This doesn't really matter to me very much. Character-specific combat optimizations. We will be making specific adjustments for characters frequently mentioned in the feedback we received. Our current plans include adjusting Lingyan and Jianshin's movesets for an elevated overall combat experience. Lingyan needed a buff for sure. I didn't end up getting Jianshin, so I don't know about her. Same for Verena. Improve Kalcharo's kit. His intro skill necessary means will be available by default. That basically one of his constellations becomes part of his base kit. That's fine. I don't think Kalcharo really needed a change. New combat skill practicing dungeons will introduce a series of new combat practicing dungeons where you can better familiarize yourself with each character's unique combat mechanics and practice how to combo. So I assume this is going to be similar to the current, like, test run stuff. I hope, really, really hope that this will let you actually do, like, swap mechanics. Because the biggest issue right now with the trial runs and, like, the character testing when you get them is that you only have one character, and so much of the combat in this game is focused on the swap mechanics that not being able to actually test any of the swap mechanics in the character trial feels like shit. It feels like dog shit. It feels like garbage. It's not good. It's bad. It's a bad thing. But yeah, so, but assuming this is a good change, I'm a little worried that these are the only 3 things they're highlighting, though. Because I had thoughts on a lot more of the thing, a lot more of the combat stuff. It's good they're listening to the feedback, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Next, gameplay. Ecosystem. We received a lot of feedback on the ecosystem. Thank you so much for taking the time to test out the system and providing valuable suggestions. We have received many suggestions and concern about how the echo hunting experience was too grindy, how the game lacked disposal options for unwanted echoes, and other issues. See, this is not a good sign. Right? Because the reality is that echo hunting was not grindy at all. It gave you the initial illusion of being grindy, but grinding didn't actually provide any valuable progress. Right? My biggest issue with the ecosystem is actually the exact opposite. It's that, well, at the end of the day, the fact that you can get echoes from just killing enemies initially made me think, oh, okay, so that means I can actually grind echo levels, right? No. No, you can't. It's still entirely resin gated. So, let's read the changes they're proposing. To address these issues, we're planning to implement the following changes. 1, make it easier to obtain various echoes. We plan to make echoes available through participating in in-game events, completing daily activities, and other means. This, I don't think, does much. 2, provide a better way to dispose of unused or redundant echoes. You'll be able to recycle unenhanced echoes by converting them into random new echoes of a type you have unlocked. This is bad. This removes any incentive to actually clear out your map. This removes any incentive to go in co-op basically it removes any incentive to play the game for more than 5 minutes a day. Right? So that's not good. The issue isn't you can't do anything with your +0 echoes, is that you can't do anything meaningful with your +0 echoes. And this isn't a meaningful thing because what you need for, like, to make those +0 echoes useful is the experience to level them, not more of them of a different stat. You can already just farm until you get the right main stat. So being able to strongbox them effectively doesn't do anything. It's not completely useless. It's a system that's good for casual players that don't want any of the grind. So, like, it's not a bad thing to be in the game, but if that's the only thing you can do with +0 echoes, it is completely useless for any non-casual player. Return tuners when tuned echoes are consumed. When you use tuned echoes to upgrade other echoes, a designated percentage of tuners you previously used will be returned. This is a placebo change, right? Because this, like, you can't use a tuner to unlock a stat if you don't have the echo experience to level, right? So all this does is it makes it so you'll be swimming in tuners and you won't have any echo XP. Right? Like that's all this change does. And, like, it's effectively just the equivalent of getting more tuners, but if your bottleneck isn't tuners, it's echo experience, then it doesn't do anything, right? Make it easier to get your desired substats. We will raise the minimum numbers you can get with substat rolling and narrow the ranges of possible rolling results. This is a fine change, right? Like, I wouldn't have made this change because I would have added a non-resin gated, non-time gated way of grinding for better echoes. And with that, you'd want the ceiling for great echoes to be higher so that it doesn't feel like a useless system. This, when paired with the other system changes, is fine. It's good that they're doing this with the other system changes, but the other system changes aren't something I'm a fan of. Optimize the auto-equip echoes mechanisms. That's cool. Additionally, we will improve Infernal Rider's echo skill to add a new transformation mode. When equipped, you can transform into the Infernal Rider. We'll be developing even more new events and new gameplays centered around the echoes and improve them based on your feedback to create unique experiences. This is good. It's one of the pieces of feedback that I submitted in the forums that a lot of the... It feels like a waste that echoes don't do anything outside of combat. I will say, though, I wish it was an Inferno Rider, because Inferno Rider is already a good echo, right? I would like to see some of the dog shit echoes be given a purpose in overworld exploration. Maybe they boost your speed for a little bit. Maybe they boost your jump ability for a little bit, right? Because in the game's current state, so much of the, like, you know, normal mob echoes are basically just straightly worse versions of the boss echoes, right? And it makes it so that farming for them just feels useless, right? So I don't know how I feel about them adding overworld. It's good that they're adding a better overworld traversal mechanic, because one of the biggest issues that I had with the exploration was that while vertical movement felt great, horizontal movement felt incredibly slow, right? So having a way to go faster is good, but it being on an echo that was already good rather than trying to give a purpose to the useless echoes is not something I'm in love with. New content for Depths of Elusive Realm, which was the roguelite element. We'll add a tutorial stage for Depths of Elusive Realm to help beginners better understand and enjoy this gameplay. I don't think there's a purpose to this, because you can basically already do the hardest stage with a level 1 character. I think that this is... I mean, sure, whatever. If it's a good tutorial, good tutorials are always better than no tutorials. So if it's a good tutorial, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it was really necessary, but it is what it is. Like, the biggest issue with understanding what's going on is that everything is mistranslated and you have to guess what half of the things do, not that it's too complicated. Right? More playable characters will be added, that's good. They'll be able to use trial characters in this mode, that's good. New high difficulty events and special boss mechanisms will be added for you to challenge, that's also good. It was way too easy, so them adding higher difficulty stuff is good. We're also working on other gameplay issues mentioned in your feedbacks. There are a few examples. Drop from supply chest or enemy in the wild will be automatically picked up. No! I hate when... This is like when they fucking added automatic pickup for artifacts in Genshin 1.1 or something. Terrible change. I hate it. Co-op mode will be available sooner. That's very good. Batch salvaging option for unwanted items in your backpack. That's very good. See, story cutscenes and animation. I'm not even going to read through these. I paid such little attention to the story. Other optimizations and adjustments. Aside from the changes above, we're addressing game issues such as crashes, blank screens, frame drops, device overheating. Improving game performance on all devices is a top priority. We're improving character and environment design and adjusting the UI for easier navigation. Adjusting the UI for easier navigation is really, really good, because that's also another big issue that I had. The UI was dog shit Like, completely terrible. What's wrong with auto pickup? It feels satisfying to click the button and hear the pickup sound. If things are just automatically added to your inventory, it feels worse. It's less pleasant. It's fine to have it as an option. I don't like when they just... will be automatically picked up, right? Anyways, new event and story content are in early development. Okay, cool. Localization, we take localization quality very seriously. Okay, I mean, whatever, right? Not much to say about that. Localization was really bad. So, okay. So overall, right, the main things to get from this is, if you're not a casual player, fuck you. We don't want you playing our game. If you are a casual player, game will be nicer for you. Right, like the game will not have anything. It won't have any way for, or any content that is going to reward you for spending more than 30 minutes a day on it, right? You do your dailies, you spend your wave plates, and then that's it, really, right? I don't like it. To me, this makes me less willing to play, for sure. It effectively just means that their target audience isn't endgame Genshin players that are dissatisfied with the state of Genshin. It's people that will not quit Genshin for Wuthering Waves and that'll just play both games. They're not trying to compete. They're just trying to get a portion of your day. So, yeah. Killed before release for me? Yeah, like, realistically, these are likely things that are going to make the game more popular. They're also things that are going to make me think the game is worse. It is what it is. TLDR. Streamlined and improved casual experience. But removed streamlining and improving casual experience, but removing any incentives to play the game past dailies and time-gated currency spending. Leaning less into the combat and more into the gacha. This is because of the ecosystem. Yeah, the ecosystem changes don't fix any of the problems I have with the ecosystem. Probably good changes if you're looking for another gacha game to play. Bad changes if you're like me and was looking for a fun game. Well, okay, that's not... But... if that's all they change, I won't be playing. It is what it is. Another gacha game to fill your time in the day, yeah. It's very disappointing. Right? Like, it's... Is the combat still good? Yeah, the combat is still fun. But the daily loop, in my opinion, was significantly worse than Genshin. In terms of how fun it is. And that's saying something. Genshin's daily loop is dog shit. Right? And they're effectively removing any content outside of the daily loop that you could be doing, right? Echo grinding is dead. It was mostly irrelevant, but hey, at least, you know, getting like an electro main stat, you know, it's relatively unlikely, and you only have like 4 or 5 of the elite on your world, so you probably do have to like, while you're starting to farm for it, you know, like join people's worlds and rotate through the worlds and clear out the map a couple times. Now, there's no real reason to do that. No real reason to ever do co-op anymore. It's... oh, it's sad. How does this affect echo grinding? Couldn't you just keep doing it anyway? Why? What is gating your progression of getting better echoes is not... it's not getting echoes, it's leveling them. Right? You're gonna have 30 crit rate main stat Tempest Mephises. Right? The problem isn't getting more of them, the problem is getting the experience for them. And in their stated changes, stated things they're looking into, trying to improve, that was not addressed whatsoever. Right, like, okay, let me just guide you through what happens when you're playing, right? What is blood yapping about? How can anyone play this game for hours every day? What, Genshin? Genshin has the same issues. I never claimed they didn't. It's one of my biggest gripes with Genshin. Anyways. So, right? You start grinding, right? You start farming your echoes, you go through your map, you're looking for... Right, you've got the bosses, right? You've got the elites, and you've got the common enemies, right? They're 4 costs, 3 costs, 1 cost. For the 4 costs, when you're playing a carry, right? They're gonna have crit rate, crit damage. For the elites, they're gonna have damage percent, and the commons, they're gonna have attack percent. It's possible that you want attack percent from the elites as well if you have a lot of sources of damage percent in your kit, but generally, it's gonna be damage percent, right? These are the things you're looking for. You can, in total, you have a total of 5 echo slots, right? And you can go up to 12 costs. So you're generally going to do 4, 3, 3, 1, 1.
What was that? Oh.
Right? Okay. So out of this, how easy is it to get attack percent main stat on your ones? Trivial. How easy is it to get crit rate or crit damage main stat on your boss? Right? Somewhat trivial. Right? It's like what, a 1 out of fucking 10 or something? But bosses respawn, so you can just do them until you get them, right? Because bosses respawn every 5 minutes. Or... takes a bit, but bosses respawn. And then finally for elites, damage percent is the rarest stuff to get, right? Because you have a lot of different damage percents. And there's not that many elites on the map, right? So here, you're gated by respawns. What the changes of rerolling echoes does is it makes it so that this gated by respawn disappears, right? But you still have the issue that, okay, you'll get them, but then you have to level them and get good substats on them, which is still entirely resin dependent, or wave plate dependent for that game, right? It's still entirely based on how much of the time-based resource you have. But then on top of that, now, all of the things that were previously there because this is gated by respawn, which is effectively the incentive to do co-op content, so you can go through multiple maps to find enough of the elites that you have to kill to finally get the echo that you want. That incentive disappears, and there's now no incentive to do co-op basically whatsoever. Because the amount of echo experience you gain will never be as much as the amount of echoes you can get by farming out your whole map if you can reroll them, right? If you can reroll them into whatever echo you want. Right? And so, effectively, the strong box, the Echo strong box, it fixes a pseudo issue that was an incentive for people to play the game multiplayer, removes literally the only incentive to play the game multiplayer, and doesn't address the actual issue with echo farming. Right? It's effectively a change that is going to make it so that you will get your stuff in a very trivial way. And that's it. That's that. Under the concept won't allow recycling 1 cost for 3 costs, still, you can get a lot of different elites that you don't need, right? Yeah, I guess I should add. Biggest problem with these changes, IMO, is that through adding echo rerolls, they're removing the only incentive to play multiplayer. Getting to because getting the right echo main stat will be trivial. I hope they realize that and actually add meaningful multiplayer content. You guys don't have to 07. It's gonna be fine.
Take a look.
It's gonna be fine. Hmm. I don't get it. Why 07s? Wuthering Waves community is very defensive whenever someone criticizes it. But yeah, overall, the changes are just... Genshin community is better, at least. I think that, proportionally, there's less people that get as defensive in the Genshin community as there are in Wuthering Waves, but it's a bigger community, so there's more of them in total. Is the same community? I have had experiences already, multiple experiences with Wuthering Waves fanboys who are not Genshin players and who are very, very toxic. Bro, I remember when I tweeted about Wuthering Waves the first time, I went to bed and I woke up and I had like hundreds of notifications and straight up half of them were from the same person. Dude, it's, yeah. They're very, yeah. Is it the funny kind of toxic or toxic toxic? I mean, it's both, right? Like, it's kind of ridiculous that anyone can be this obsessed about a video game. I've never seen any Kuro game player take its seemingly personal offense when someone says anything negative about a character, unlike Genshin players. I mean, sure. Because they'll start sending you death threats when you say anything negative about the game at all, let alone a character. You know? Anyways, thank you for the raid. You got to welcome raiders. I don't see any negativity in the Genshin community. I don't interact with the community outside of the stream. True! Based. Can you add me back on Genshin? No. I can't. Physically unable to, sorry. But like, straight up, I have already had worse interactions with Wuthering Waves players than I've ever had with any Genshin player, and the game's not even out. Right, like, it's not looking good. What? Fucking hell. I don't believe that one bit. Okay. Bro, like I said, I woke up, I had like basically hundreds of notifications from the same person telling me very not nice things. Like straight up completely obsessed, not okay. I don't, that's never happened to me with anyone in the Genshin community. I'm not saying that the Genshin community is a good community, or even that it's better overall. Just that my worst experience with the Wuthering Waves community is worse than my worst experience with the Genshin community. By far. Like... Sorry. A lot of other gacha players hate Genshin, and Genshin players and content creators, yeah. Yeah, like, it's definitely something I've noticed. It's their... A lot of their insults are, like, related to you playing Genshin, right? It's a feeling of superiority because they don't play Genshin and you do. Alright, you're a fucking idiot, man. That's not what I said. You're getting banned, because honestly, you're just really annoying. Oh no, how dare you talk about a bad experience that you've had? How dare you generalize it to the whole Wuthering Waves community by saying that you had a bad experience and that your worst experience with that community was worse than your worst experience with another. Motherfucker, I didn't generalize. You're the one who's putting words in my mouth. Okay, it's like... Yeah, I'm guessing they're a Wuthering Waves fan who does not take very kindly to... Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just... Using a serial killer analogy is crazy. It is, man. I think it's the same guy from earlier who was like... I think you're biased towards Genshin because... Genshin also had that issue. When I never said it didn't. Like, again, right? What? There's a fucking... I don't know what it is, if it's a feeling of superiority or if it's a feeling of inferiority. One of the two. Probably a conscious feeling of superiority that stems from an unconscious feeling of inferiority that leads to them just being nasty, man. They're nasty. Like, there's shitty people in every community. The shitty people in the Wuthering Waves community are nasty as fuck. They really are. But yeah, anyways. I think it's more that you're more likely to run into people online who are hyper defensive and obsessed with whatever thing you decide to be into, even when it makes no sense. I mean, sure. Sure. Anyways. You're gonna talk about the Arlecchino changes rumors. What are they? Latest post to the leakers is from over a day ago.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Time itself is a silent song.
Charge attack takes more stamina than before, not 15 seconds, but 3. This one's very sus. What is that? Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, I want to talk about that for sure. Okay. So,
Time itself is a silent song.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
so first, big changes are like, constellation changes via foul. Nebulate level interruption resistance at C1, 2000 damage multiplier from her Q at C6. Omega lol. Alright. And now we can take a look at this. Okay? So, we don't know if this is real or fake. Right? First things first. Okay? One, skill heal is now on burst. ER requirements is now 50, and ulting resets E cooldown. That is weird. Okay? assuming that the healing being 200% of bond rather than 100% change stays, this effectively means that you full heal every rotation, right? Right? Because right now what you do is you press E, and then maybe Q, then you swap out, blah blah blah, and then you go back to her, and you do CA into an A spam, right? And then after that, you do E at the end of your rotation, and then Q. And you keep going. With this change, you'd start the same way, but you do E, Q, E instead. And finish with E, Q, E again, right? That means more particles, like significantly more particles. ER requirements are trivialized. And you always gain 25% bond of life before you consume it. And because you'd usually be at like 30% when you're about to run out, plus 25%, that's 55%. 50, yeah, that's 55%. Times 2, over 100%. You're full healing when you do this. Right? They might have particle ICD. It's very likely fake. Yeah, but I still want to talk about it, in case it's not. I'm guessing from the wording on all of this that ult wouldn't give you bond of life anymore, right? So instead of getting 15 from ult and 70 from baseline, you'd have 25 from E and 70 from baseline. It's 10% higher. And then from 238 to 280 is a pretty big deal. Alright, so this... So it'll be 280 and start at 95. Relatively sizable buff on her motion value by about 16%. Assuming no particle ICD, also reduces, effectively removes all ER requirements. And that's it for the changes, right? If these leaks are real, They're an interesting change. For sure. Around a 12% buff? That sounds wrong. Should be more than that. Oh yeah, wait, there's also bond of life consumption lowered to 4%. Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, no, it's definitely more than that. It's like a 20, 25, about a 30% buff, honestly. Like, that's pretty huge. If it's real. Because it's about 25 to normal attack damage, which doesn't increase burst damage. But when you take into account burst damage, but also lower EO requirements, yeah. Yeah, it's about a 30%. I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know. Feels fake? Definitely feels fake. Feels like a bit too big of a buff to be real. We'll find out next week, I guess, so yeah. If this is real, it isn't. Would you rather go for early cons or weapons? Well, interrupt res is kind of nice, so probably C1. C2 buff is so unnecessary, though. It was already so good. Depends if she has shows on her banner too. Yeah, that's fair. Would she be stronger than Hu Tao both C0 R0? I mean, you'd run her. I think she'd be relatively competitive for sure. Like you run them in different teams, so it's hard to do a 1-to-1 comparison. I'm a bit behind on leaks. Is she good in Overload with Chevreuse? Yeah. Oh, you didn't want a Hu Tao downgrade? I don't, and I would like to use her in other teams. Hi, Zajef. I haven't caught the stream in a while. Could you give us a mini or like, you know, rundown? I know nothing. I'm actually curious, how many of those emotes in your message were intentional? How many of those emotes did you were intentional? I'm guessing the was intentional, but the other ones I feel were not. Only yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so I still have the paint, Pog. Okay. So, you use your E on Arlecchino, and you apply a big X onto the enemy. Okay? While the enemy has the X, you swap out. You go activate your Bennett buff, your Kazuha, whatever, your Singto, or you're like, Bennett, Kazuha Shangling, Bennett, Sugar's Fischl, whatever, right? You go off field, activate your stuff, and then you go back to her, and you do a charge attack. When you do the charge attack, it will consume the X, right? The X will disappear, and you'll gain Bond of Life, right? And Bond of Life is effectively this red little thing that goes on your HP bar, okay? Penis? This is not a penis. It doesn't even look like a penis. Shut up. Whatever. It's this red thing that goes on your HP bar, right? And you can think of it as a reverse shield, right? Usually shields, right? When you get a shield, it prevents you from taking damage, right? Bond of Life, instead of preventing you from taking damage, prevents you from healing, right? The thing is, she's kind of fake, and she can't heal at all anyways, but that's kind of what a Bond of Life is at a baseline, right? It's something that absorbs your incoming healing instead of absorbing your incoming damage, right? But she can't heal at all, so it doesn't really matter for her. Point is, right, every time you attack on her, it consumes a little bit of her Bond of Life to do some damage. And the damage is based on how much Bond of Life she has. She also gets a Pyro Infusion when she has at least 30%. So effectively, what you do, use your E, put the X on the enemy, go get your buffs, swap back to her, consume it, get your Bond of Life, and start attacking. And she's a normal attacker, and yeah, that's that. There's your rundown. Is it better to get C1 or SIG if I only have Skyward Spine as a 5-star polearm? Probably C1. Normal attacker, Shimenao or Marie-José? Well, because she can't heal, a lot of Farina teams are going to be a little scuffed. But if you are playing her with Farina, you can use Marie-José. That being said, you still kind of want to use her burst, so Shimenawa's isn't good. On top of that, she's getting a new signature set that gives her more damage percent than Shimenawa gives, and as much attack percent, and it also applies to her burst. So effectively, go for the new set. While you're farming for the new set, you can go Glad. Are you still gonna pull Sig if the leaks are true? I don't think I'm gonna pull Sig anymore. There's still a chance if 5-star is on banner and the other 5-star is good and the other 4-star weapons are good. But I feel like it's very unlikely. Here comes Baiju Donut to ruin the weapon banner. No. Mm-mm. Who was leaked with her? Was it Linny? Linny? Hmm. That would be a good weapon for me to get for sure. Because my Linny's always overcapped on crit, Saj. Oh, speaking of which, have you guys seen the latest Jamie video? I actually watched it this morning.
I just need a moment.
Is Arlecchino powerful enough to clear Abyss solo at C0? If the Abyss is easy, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Duo with someone? Obviously, yes. Duos are so much easier than solos. How far behind is Glad versus the new set? It's worth farming for it. That's the reality, unfortunately. Glad is like the best alternative to the new set, but the new set is worth farming for. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chuck, give me a second.
Can we play banker next time? Can we play banker next time? I haven't been out in a while.
Are we doing quests today? Yes, we're questing. Questjef is coming back today. Questjef is here every day this batch. At the very least, we're doing one quest every single day. If I keep it up and I do at least one quest every single day, this quest log will be empty by the end of this by the end of this batch. Okay? So that's the plan. Why is Sucrose on Widsith? Why wouldn't she be on Widsith? Optimal Sucrose build. Is there anything interesting we can do with the new burning set? Nope. Do you read the quest or just speedrunning? It depends. I actually read the Baiju quest. And I did not read the Cloud Retainer quest. Because I went into the Baiju quest being like, oh, Pog, I'll do the quest. And then I got quest locked by the Yalon and the fucking Xianyun quest. So I just mashed through both of those because I was interested in the Baiju quest. And then when I was done and I started doing the Xianyun quest, I was like, well, I've already missed half of this quest anyways. So fuck it. I'm just gonna mash through the rest of it. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder. But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Oh my god.
Can we play banker next time?
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Sorry, I had to hide some pussies in bio in the replies of my latest tweet.
But none of them believed me. You're right.
Can we play banker?
Man.
Time itself is a silent song.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Exactly. But none of them believed me. You're right.
Can we play banker next time?
Time
An
itself
antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
All right, chat. Let's go get one more artifact today. And let's get a good one, okay? I hope you guys are ready. You're about to see the most amazing
Tears of the storm.
artifact you've ever seen. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Zajef, you're cheating. How do I get an artifact like that?
Clear.
Ah, shit. I think I rolled EM. Frick you,
Animal
Witzith.
with stasis emulation. Ta. Yeah.
Dude, you're actually about to see a Hydro Goblet from Marie-José with double crit HP percent ER. And you're gonna be like, okay, well, no, I meant a feather on Golden Troop with double crit HP percent ER. I meant a double defense piece with no crit. Man. No, finishing the rest of the sus changes? Wait, what did I not look at? Also, that's not...
Add astro. Thank you for complete.
There'll be an extra
Oscillations? Yeah, but who cares about cons? Ooh.
I'll think about it.
Wow. Our res shred on C4. Ooh. More damage on C6. Who cares? Who asked? Hmm.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Oh yeah, did you guys see the fucking Dragon's Dogma controversy? It came out yesterday. Yeah, it came out. It's like $100. Wait. Let me actually go check on Steam right now how much it is in Canadian dollars.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
I'll think about it.
Well, that's not that bad. Only 95 Canadian dollars. 95 Canadian dollars, but basically every piece of content in the game is a paid DLC. And there's $60 worth of DLCs.
I haven't been out in a while.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Like, that's actually, like, unironically, monetization so bad, it almost makes gacha look good.
I'll think about it.
Let's look at some of these reviews.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Hey Capcom, you can purchase a good review DLC for $1.99. Was putting together a compatibility guide for playing the game under Linux/Steam Deck, which required me to use various Proton versions. Apparently each of these counted as an individual PC and triggered the de novo temper. I have no idea what any of this means. Now I can't play at all on any of my systems for the crime of trying to help more users enjoy the game. Yikes. I really want to like this game. I played the original. Basically, FPS sucks. I'm gonna keep it short. De novo bad optimization, microtransactions, do not buy. $1.99 to edit your character appearance in a single player game after spending $80. Your character appearance is on their servers, so deleting your save files, even with cloud saves off, doesn't apply to your in-game character. Oh well. Let's see, it was Pog. Seems pretty Pog. Myriad Celestia trailer. It's 4 minutes? I don't have 4 minutes. Ah, fine.
Do you still remember why Izumo forged these blades?
No lesbians here?
Because in
Oh, is
times
it even
past,
worth watching
when
that?
the Yao Yorozu no Kami descended here, they wrought death and disaster on this world and its people. To save the world, Izumo splintered 70,033 blades and forged them into the 12 Sentinels. The first was truth, forged by the Sovereign of Revelation. It could teach mortals the way of the law and create miracles from the deconstruction of all things. The second was sky, forged by the eternal zenith. It could form a barrier from the firmament and prevent the innumerable gods of misery from passing through. The third was Howl, able to summon lightning to rend the heavens and meteors to rain down divine punishment. The fourth was Mist, able to break earth and tear cloud with biting wind and rain. The fifth was Frost, freezing the land in an instant. The sixth was Fate, the restless cycle of life and death. Then there was Flare, Thought, Root, Form, Bind, Maw. With those sentinels, we seized on tomorrow's expectation, winning victory after victory, until...
All of them were broken. The price of every victory was a world in its entirety. And in the end, that entirety was lost. And so Izumo splintered 12 sentinels and forged them into 2 bearers. The first was Origin. The second was End. The world forged 70,047 blades, and only one could save Izumo. But you and I both know, the road to salvation does not exist. There is no trace of tomorrow. Resisting the Kamigami, humanity will eventually become Oni. We pawned everything, all for the destruction of 2 worlds. In times past, Takamagahara, upon which the Kami descended, was surely as beautiful as Izumo. So, do you still remember why Izumo forged these blades?
Because of a lie. An end that never existed. We long since strode into their shadow. Each step forward one that we can never walk back. Until the last blade is forged into... not. I knew this world was fleeting. And yet...
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Honkai third reference? Okay, but like... Is it just a mashup of references, or is there supposed to be like a story here? Like, supposed to sell the unit to start to Honkai Impact 3rd fans, I see. It's about how her blade was made, but like, it isn't. It's just, ooh, 12 blades, and then 2 blades, and then 1 blade. Ooh, they have names. I don't get it. I don't get it. I am 15 and this is not deep. I mean, hey, listen. If this is your jam, good for you. Personally, I don't get it. Not for me. Clearly. Plus no gauge. 0 out of 10, exactly. Media literacy is dead? I guess so. I killed it. I don't get it, man. Read this, it's short, it helps understand without references, but... Sure. There are 2 planets orbiting a black sun. Planet 1 invaded Planet 2, and Planet 2 paid a huge price to resist. Planet 2 forged 12 powerful weapons. Or reforged into 2 after the swords broke. Okay, blah blah blah. At this moment, Black Sun awakened and he's 9. Acheron realizes the war between the 2 planets is insignificant, as Nine's power is so immense that even if he does nothing, the 2 planets are destined to become consumed.
Can I go take
Therefore, Acheron swings the final sword at Nine. Ah. So it is just a lore dump, then. There's nothing to get. Okay, cool. Okay.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Please check the survey.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Survey asked me to review Storm Terror? Wait, what? Okay, I'm kind of down then. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Let's see what we got. I was born... close your eyes. You can't see what year I was born in, or my gender. What is your overall evaluation of the following opponents? Child. Very unsatisfied. Jade Bloom Terror Shroom, somewhat satisfied. How satisfied are you with the following aspects? Aesthetics, don't care. Combat experience. Item drops? What are you yapping about item drops? It doesn't drop items. It's just a boss material for a character ascension. Distribution of locations? There's only one! What? How do you find suitability between the following elements with the background setting and story design? Who cares, man? No. What? Why are they conducting a survey on the lore implications of some enemies? I'm so confused. I've never seen this before. Why is there only one option for this? I'm so confused. I'm just confused, man.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Is it better to have a Hydro Cup or HP Cup for Farina? And does the answer change if I get her C2? HP is slightly better, and Constellations do change it, but it's like... Put it in the optimizer. That's the secret.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Hmm. Out of curiosity, how would you rank the whale boss in comparison to the other weekly bosses? Is it a good boss? I don't like the first phase. And I don't like the last phase. I actually do like the middle phase quite a lot. Are you replying to tweets while streaming? I struggle with my attention span. I can't pay attention to one thing at a time. It just, my brain don't work like that. Like, I really like the... like, when you're inside of it phase. Especially if you don't kill it too fast. And you actually get to, like, it spawning a bunch of shit. It's actually kind of fun. But the outside phases suck. They're not very good. Chat isn't all over the place enough to take up all of Zajeff's attention. Channel's true. There's not enough... Not enough Omegalols eating an eggplant. Or Omegalol eating an eggplants? Omegalol eating's an eggplant? I don't know how where the S goes. If they continue to put local legends in the Abyss, which legend would you like to put in? I don't really think it matters. I think the only local legend that was actually interesting is the one they put in Abyss. The other ones are kind of boring. What makes them fun is the fact that they're tanky as fuck, not that they have an interesting moveset. Which enemies do you think are more interesting to fight? I've said this many times before. If Regisvines weren't Omega Squishy, they'd be such a great enemy to have in Abyss. Why is that the name of this? Whatever. Let's do the Daya quest. I think we're gonna bash through this one as well, because I've kind of done half of it already just because I was quest locked for other stuff. I'm sorry, Daya.
Huh?
I know what.
Shh. Keep your voice down. Come with me. We should.
Can I see your national team versus Abyss Scoplia?
All right. Back to.
Don't
It's Chamber
worry.
3.
What? I waited.
You know what? Sure. Fuck it.
How it is.
I'm down. Give me something to do that isn't questing. I'm always down to procrastinate on questing.
You should know when.
All right. They're always. Feel free to go have.
Sure.
Hey, come on.
Really?
All right.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you. Okay. Ah, fuck me. I gotta... This is terrible. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Gearing. You guys enjoy the gearing?
Eh, good enough. Is Coblia first or second side? It's first side, right? Yeah. Second? Chatter? Chatter? What? Why did you lie to me? You want to explain yourself? I'll just do this.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Let's light it. Time to act. Adventure time. Witness the power. I'm going in.
Having fun?
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Yeah, let's light it up. Off we go. Let me weave you a teamwork is strength.
Nice spike. Animal hypostasis
Bro.
simulation. Absorption test. Eat this.
No, my sword. Let's light it. Pardon me.
Wait, don't die. No! It's fine.
Solidify! Be sanctified. Stabilize.
Bro said don't die, then literally runs into him with Pyronate. Shut up, man.
Rain cutter. Everybody stand. Out of the frying pan. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark.
No, my sword.
Nice and spike. Animal test 6308.
Bro, okay. I was fucking walking this whole time. No wonder shit felt unresponsive as fuck.
Absorption test.
Whatever, man.
No, my sword.
Whatever.
Rain cutter. I'm going in.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword. Let's light it up.
Okay, we're chilling. Alright.
Silence.
Time to shine.
Gather.
Ah, I missed. It's fine. Wait, why is he on festering? Oh, I guess I... Alright.
Settle down.
Right. Because if Farina's not on festering, he is. I forgot.
Stabilize. Wind strike. Bow your head.
Yeah. This team feels so much worse when you don't get the last stack.
Let the world come alive.
Are you gonna hit him? them or what?
Solidify! Settle down! The tides beckon.
How do you lure the jellyfish robot close to the core? You just wait. It's slow. It just stares at you for like 5 seconds and then it comes.
Body and witness the power. Teamwork is strength. Stand clear. You're in toast. Yeah. Race you. Adventure. Yeah.
Oh, my...
Rain cutter. Everybody stand. No.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, man.
Witness the power. Going in. Absorption test. And know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it. Let's light it. Rain cutter. Everybody stand. Stand clear. Enhanced animal. You're toast. Rain outlines your fate. Animal test 60.
There you go. There you have it. Here's your run. Chatter who asked. Is DDS versus EM that big of a difference? DDS is better, but I prefer Sack Frag just because it's more comfy and it gives you more grouping in AoE.
Bow your head. Stabilize. This is order.
Shouldn't have done that though. That was a skill issue.
Mining. Echoing.
Wind strategy.
Be sanctified. Settled justice is blindsided.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Wind strategy.
Solidify. I will have order.
Wait, I'm an idiot.
The tides beckon.
Oh well. Oh well. Did you know Nivelet's attack scaling charge attack is blunt? I did not know that. Oh, why do you know that? No balls? No balls? Bumpy told me? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Perhaps we could take a...
It's not blunt. That's not, it's not, you lied to me. I've been wondering, why does your charge attack come out so fast? Because I release it early.
Silence.
As soon as the animation has started, you can release it.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
But then yeah, when you only have 2 balls, it goes wrong. Ooh, that hit me. Can you tell me why they gave Sugress an animal damage bonus ascension stat? It's for this team. They just knew this team was going to be a thing. They were preparing you for it. Oh well. I am Zajardaging, yeah. Okay, chat.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Yeah, we go back to Dea Quest, I think. Alright. Sand on screen. True.
Seems like we're in luck. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Luigi. We will get to the bottom
Here
of
to
this.
see Kusela. Tell him to get out
Oh! I get a Dea in my team! Holy shit!
here. Look alive! you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also?
No energy? Question mark.
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, let's get it on.
Yeah. Okay. By the time I get the energy to burst, they're all dead.
She's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. Did you understand a single word I just...
All right, everyone. Dia, he died.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for...
When did he die?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshrets.
So is that what?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge.
Overwhelming...
Those were, regardless,
Yeah, yeah.
whether it be their deepest sin, some that's precisely. But you, Dia,
I know...
you were probably...
Ever since you... Not only that, but in the end, he was forced to...
We all knew.
And that's what.
Wait, but...
Because you were too... When you left home...
So...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever...
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten. I suggested that his words made no sense to me. But that night...
Everyone gained their freedom that night. But how could we leave with a clear conscience?
Can you summarize this quest story? Nope, I cannot.
Fire, even though we're outnumbered. We vowed to see our revenge through to... There were people, but we won't let...
We've suffered. All we can do, we forged. We were also a Deshret's rel...
Questjef is not a knower for this one.
Anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. Boss always... We used to hold this for me, but maybe we were... I'm sorry.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia?
I grew up with these guys.
You haven't done Golden Slumber? Which one is Golden
I know you
Slumber
don't wanna
again?
Get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this.
Is that the first Jet quest?
I bet Boss...
I've done that one.
You can think what... But...
Let's just do this, honestly. Whatever.
Sure.
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Surely there won't be elemental puzzles that will require me to have elements I didn't put in my party, right?
Wow. Paimon didn't expect.
They should all be holed up.
Who cares?
Still, we should be careful. Even if they...
Yeah. We'll know
Right?
its relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before.
Yeah.
Hydro Slime? Uh-oh. Oh, it's fine. I have Daya in my team. Wait, fuck. It's not fine. Hydra's lives are Dea's weak point. Oh god.
Into the wind.
Settle down. I'll take regret.
Let's get it on! Hi! Gloves off!
Thanks.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead. Well, now don't worry about us. Let's go. We can't let the boss.
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being...
Okay, let's...
Alright. Wait, what? Oh. Wow, that's shit.
Bow your.
Buckle up! Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
Wow. What an incredible puzzle. Amazing.
Settle down.
One with nature.
Solidify.
Look alive!
Perfect. Truly a puzzle of all time.
Silence.
The wind knows.
And whatever, man. I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay. I get it. That's bog. Uh... Wow. Oh, Pog Jam. Holy.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side.
But yeah, chat. To illustrate the point I was making earlier about Wuthering Waves player having some sort of superiority / inferiority complex towards Genshin. Good, stick with Genshin. Cult more Genshitter. Omega.
But as a desert dweller, I suppose
It's like
we should be used to our folk.
they will never engage with the things you actually say. They don't even like their own game. They just dislike Genshin.
Don't waste your breath.
Run. I witnessed the even now. My the greatest.
So you want to go?
Let us draw our weapons. We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two. Well, wave one, charge! Eliminate them!
Alright.
We're just getting started.
We might as well use it, right? Very small.
Humble. Silence. How? King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers. Brothers! This is where we'll prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
Is that it?
None of
Nice.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator!
Yes! Keep fighting!
When the next wave comes, I'm going to see if I can take it.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Mishal! So they've broken. Apologies, Lord Mish. So,
time to pay.
I will be.
Since Hades is now available on mobile, is it the best mobile game ever? Yes.
Hey, wait!
True.
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to...
Slay the Spire is also on mobile. Ooh, that's a good point.
Hey, dear! I found the
Yeah, I think after this quest, that's gonna be it for the day. Honestly, man, ugh.
Let's go.
are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to— Hey, have you ever heard of a
This is your—
I'm feeling well. I'm just frustrated, man.
Life became a light for so many. Where's the records room?
Like,
It's right over there. All the files
gacha players just hate
Go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
people who want their games to be better. Like, what's that? You criticize the fact that all of the progression is gated behind a stamina system? And that they're not changing that whatsoever? You just want the game to be bad. No! I just want the game not to suck, man! Holy fuck! They're making the echo grind easier. Okay, and it's also still stamina gated, which is the biggest problem that's always been there. Ah, it's fine.
I mean the old records room.
Like, you have people like Fob, right? That is an actual gacha degenerate and wants to be playing 83 different gacha games at the same time, right? So for him, the Wuthering Wave changes are good, right? Because they're basically straight up for him, right? He wouldn't want to play the game more than, like, 30 minutes at a time anyways, right? All it does for him is it adds a game to his rotation, right? But most people don't want to do that. And the amount of people I see in the replies to Fob's tweet about liking the changes that don't realize that, hey, all of the progression is still stamina gated. You still don't actually get to play the game in any way other than as a part of your daily gacha rotation grind. Like, bro. Like, I am begging you to understand that you are not Fob. You can ask for things that are better overall for everyone.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm begging you, man.
Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely
Anyways.
faking it. We all let our
Because, like,
we
the
saw him come hobbling in.
like, it's this is incredibly clear, right? It's streamlining and improving the casual experience, but removing incentives to play the game past dailies and time-gated currency. In other words, they're good changes, but they're also not fixing the stamina problem. And there's people in the replies that don't understand me. Like, this is why Genshin's grind stays shit. What? Because I don't want the game to be stamina gated? Like, what? Fuck, man.
But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room.
Dude is molding because they make the echo grind easier. No! That's not what I said, motherfucker! I also wasn't molding before you started being a complete idiot! Ah!
He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's
Zero reading comprehension, man!
Stop wasting our time. Tell me.
Zero!
It's just over there. Go see it for— There's nothing left in there but ash. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. Spare them no mercy.
Man, whatever. It just is what it is. Isn't it still stamina gated? Yeah, that's my biggest issue with it. It's incredibly stamina gated, and once you finish like the exploration and story aspects, there is no incentive to log in past doing your dailies, right?
This was his
There's nothing. There's no meaningful progression other than the stamina gated progression, which I find to be incredibly boring.
If he was nimble enough to do that, then he. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the same issue as in Genshin.
Is this a cane?
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
I was about to ask, how is that different from Genshin? Yeah, but like, why do you ask that? Why were you about to ask that?
We're fortunate to somehow find that.
Do I have to fucking say, oh yeah, by the way, I know it's also there in Genshin. Are you an idiot? Of course I know it's there in Genshin too, man.
Let's split up and look around.
Like, fuck! You don't need me to guide your thought process like you're 3 years old. I am begging you. Sometimes we're just talking about something else. Like, fuck! I'm sorry I called you out. Like, it's not... What you said was not really that big of a deal. It's just... It's so annoying. Every time I talk about any other game that I think could be improved in some ways, people say, oh, but what about Genshin? I don't want to talk about Genshin right now. I'm talking about something else, man.
Its head now
like, fuck!
the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dio, come on. This is the most important line.
Anyways.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
One guy, I'm not adding one guy.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad. What's this?
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money.
So you think the 3 months taking the Epic Store stuff is valid? They have to fix stuff, and will it be enough to fix the echo problems? I mean, they have addressed feedback in a very thorough manner, and they did not include anything about the stamina gating. Which means that, likely, they don't view it as a problem. It is the intended design, and that makes me not want to play.
And Paimon said that these opportunities don't come by often. Hey, come on! Anyway, the point is that Junior is at...
Aw, my chest was... But when everything came to an end...
Stamina equal resin, yeah.
It was as if
And that game is wave plates, but whatever.
important to me. Yeah, you're right.
How bad is the stamina gating?
Mora is the most important thing. Idrisi and the others all... My reality shattered.
I mean, it's not really a question of how fast you progress through the stamina gating. It's a question of how much time a day can you spend before you're out of stamina and progression isn't possible anymore. And it's like 5 minutes.
Despite all my we're hypocrites.
Like, it's the daily
yeah, you're right.
loop is even shorter than Genshin.
Often only recognize our true
And
feelings.
in my experience, also kind of more boring.
You're back.
Which is why I think it's such a problem. 5 minutes is less than Star Rail. Yeah, because you spend 40 wave plates at a time, and it's like so fast. Like the enemies die. You sneeze on the enemies and they die in the like domains where you can spend stuff. If you're doing bosses, then it's not as short, especially because you have to wait for the bosses to respawn. So it's more like 30 minutes. But if you're doing Echo XP, which is what you're going to be doing most of the time,
Yeah. Many. Huh?
you're within 10 minutes you're closing the game.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Hey, don't worry about my father. That thought has even crossed. However, there was always something deep within my mind. But now that
I understand.
that doesn't mean it's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up.
Personally, like the option to fast consume stamina. Sometimes the time isn't there. Yeah, but like,
You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
stamina as a system sucks. Sure, if you have an incentive that forces you to log in every day, it's nice if you can do all of your login stuff in 5 minutes and just go to work, right? But how about you actually give us a game to play when we have free time instead of a fucking homework to do every day, you know?
We'll come along too.
I can't thank you enough for taking.
Like, that's the problem. It's not trying to replace Genshin as people's fucking casual gacha game. It's trying to get added to Genshin and Star Rail and other things as people's fucking gacha game rotation that they spend 5 minutes on every day. It's such a wasted opportunity because the game has so much potential. But they're leaning so much into the gacha that, I mean, it's ruining it, really.
Exquisite. And the fabric.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey, aren't you that mercenary who... Wait.
Once I woke up, but when I got there...
Ah, so you...
Yeah, they told me...
Yeah, like, they're not gonna be healthy competition when you can just play both and not be punished in any way because...
Everything left in the camp.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all...
It's just 5 minutes each every day.
There's no need to comment or...
I don't know, man. It's just, ugh. Yeah, exactly, right? To me, it feels like they're just becoming closer and closer to Genshin in design philosophy. And it's why I'm not interested in playing it, because I don't want to play another Genshin with a combat system I like less. I want to play a different game. A game that does things better. That isn't stamina gated, that isn't... Ugh, I don't know, man.
What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. It was against the act.
That probably means...
Ah,
did he get those for you?
yeah.
What are your ideas to fix that in Genshin? See, that's the thing.
Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A wool scarf, which... I'm sorry, my... One...
That's the thing.
Two, and...
It doesn't matter.
You're... All right.
There's no point in speculating on how they could improve Genshin because they're not interested in improving Genshin.
The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the right
So many of the issues in Genshin that make the game a less pleasant experience also make it easier to monetize it and to make money off of it.
Wait, what?
So they're never gonna fix them. They don't have an incentive
Really
to.
felt like that. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day. You were just lying there, small and helpless. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. I'm sorry that I was their most... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's... in the end, he was still thinking, I suppose. Or
He was a good.
yeah,
Do you already?
I do. I just have one that there once in that only
If you end up finding
Sure, I appreciate it.
I'll help too.
Thank you. My life is because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded.
They're making enough money. Why would they fix it? I mean, basically, yeah. Why is it Cappuccino Day? Also, Pog, we finished the quest. Hell yeah. Only have 2 of these now.
Be sure
We'll soon be able to start these, Pog.
befriend them and cause them no harm.
Might be able to see Milu perform again.
Yes, she is. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for the day. You know, maybe I'll do some more later today, but I don't know, man. I'm tired. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the day. Okay, business. We can raid Sevi. Go say hi. And we'll see you guys around. Bye bye.
And then horsetail again. We're making art, guys. This is modern art, okay?